County mother was sentenced to 5 years of probation and will have to pay several fines after her 2-year-old daughter nearly died from a fentanyl overdose in 2023. Megan Elizabeth Meek was found guilty of assault back in May. Prosecutors say that on March 13th of 2023, she and her fiance, Brett Mitchell Holman, smoked fentanyl with their toddler nearby. Later that day, Meek, they say, left a bag of fentanyl pills and drug paraphernalia in the backseat of her car within reach of the child, who then swallowed several pills. By the time they realized that she was overdosing, she was unconscious and had no pulse. Beaverton police gave her 2 doses of Narcan, saving her life. At the hospital, she overdosed again and had to be placed on a Narcan drip for 24 hours. Holman admitted to buying the pills and was caught smoking more fentanyl at the hospital. He's now serving 4 years in prison.